music that I have on there because that's where I download all my music.
You can have two.
You can have 2, 3, 4, 5.
How do you go between each one?
$9.95 a month
You go in the menu.
subscription, price on the cameras.
That's true. What do you believe these days? You know, if it's on the web, is it true? Well, if it's on TV, it's true. We know that. But how do you deal with it? It's tough. What is true? I think what becomes important in this is research. You start to trust certain sources that you go to on a regular basis. Yours might be CNN or MSN, but you start to build out from there. Once you find a new site that tends to offer information, you cross-check that with another and add a new one into your inventory or your favorites. But you can't just go online and read something and believe it to be true.
Dave Chalk Connected is brought to you by TELUS. The future is friendly.
Technology can change your life in meaningful ways, in many ways. One, open you to the world. The internet now giving you instant access to countries, places, languages, education, opportunities. It can change your life in the fact you can spend more time with your family. Telecommuting, being able to get your work done while you're away at the airport or at home. It can change your life for the simple fact of communication from long-lost friends, instant messenger, connectivity to groups and organizations, retired people realizing they're lonely and lost once they're out of the work they had done for years, connecting back again through communities. It can change your life in so many ways. It's up to people to have some sort of passion or desire to want to see what it can do and then dig in.
Do you love the showing and you might talk
Yeah,
about
the big,
specs?
yeah, the key, I'll do the specs. The key thing is what I'm trying to show here is there's a low-cost way of getting everything off your computer onto your TV and into your living room.
And that's what's on this page is all the stuff that I didn't want you to.
Got it.
Okay.
And mark it.
Show 7, segment 2-9, Charlie, take 1, marker.
And action.
Now, I think one of the most exciting things about technology in recent years is everything in our life has become digitized. Our pictures, our radio, our movies, our TV, practically everything can now be stored on our computer. At the very same time, that's also one of the frustrations. It's all stuck there. We're sitting at a 2-foot experience right in front of the computer screen. Wouldn't it be nice to take it to a 10-foot experience of a living room, have all of your digital media and content available on a large screen right in your living room? Well, that's what Media Center is all about. The latest one is Media Center 2005, and it is really changing the way we use our entertainment. The operating system, which is running on a computer, allows you to have total control over all your digital media, as you can see on the screen behind me. Mike is running through it right now. Control of your videos, your pictures, your TV, all presented on a large screen. The system also allows you to take it off and transfer it to other devices, burn it to CDs and DVDs, and also in the actual hardware unit, you can have 2 tuners, meaning you can record while watching another channel. And recording is a big part. DVR, digital video recording, meaning you're in total control of what you watch. Plan for recording later when you're not home, come back, play it when you want to view it. And of course, you have the opportunity to even take out the commercials.
What I like is that the TV part actually works with your existing satellite or cable box. You just plug in the cables into the back of this. And like you said, you can then use the one remote to control everything. You don't have to have 5 remotes.
And that's really what we're talking about here. Media Center is all about going from the keyboard, even though you can use a keyboard with it, getting it onto the remote control.
So instantly I can go right to the live TV, I can go back, and that's the nice thing about this remote control. It's so simple to use and it's all in one. Going back here now, what I can do is then go to the recording guide, and this is cool. This is the TV guide right on the screen, and you can go out hours and days in advance, pick out your favorite programs, and the nice thing, like you said, you can be watching one program and recording the other at the same time. It stores it all on the hard drive. You can manage it all. It's very simple, and again, just by going to either through the menu system here or hitting the recorded TV button, it'll go to all the things you've recorded. And if you want to free up some of the space on your box there, you can then burn those onto a DVD, because most of these computers or Media Center boxes have a DVD burner.
And the latest version of Media Center is also very easy to use. The on-screen prompts and displays are easy to step through. Also, there is now support for HD TV. It is over the air at this point, but if you do have a high definition and you would like to record it, this is a perfect way to do it. The on-screen programming guide is web-based, so it's always up to date, and there is no additional charge for it. And there are also a number of services online that allow you to track, locate, find movies, even the ability to burn CD and DVD labels, all built right into the application.
Well, the music thing is my favorite part. I have an extensive music collection. The box can actually suck all of the music off of your CDs and now store it on this one unit, which is nice. It's through your TV and your home stereo, and through the use of these media extenders as well, which we'll touch on later, they can be sent through the entire home. And you can see it's all really visual now, so all of my albums, it automatically goes out on the internet because you hook this box up to the internet, gets the album cover, you can create playlists, and you can have a whole party and literally play music for days and days. And like you said, you can then even burn CDs that you can play in your car or other CD players.
It is true, the homes have definitely gone digital, and Media Center is all about controlling all of your digital media right from the comfort of your living room or your couch.
Okay, wait, don't break the set. The next thing is our web promo, Kristen. Do you want to leave this on?
Sorry, Pastor.
Talking to Jay and Silent Bob here. Do you copy?
People ask me, am I happy as the sidekick on the show? That's what's really cool about the new format of the show, because now I get extra screen time.
Started off a little slow, but anticipated. Made up with these shorter segments, which I anticipated as well, so we're good.
Mike's having a bad day today. I think he got an email that kind of set him off. The problem with shooting and having access to your email is that you can go and be distracted.
Well, Microsoft's Media Center 2005 is certainly having a big effect on the way we can view and use digital content in our home. It's also having a significant effect on the manufacturers that make the hardware. This is from Hewlett-Packard. It is the Digital Entertainment Center, the Z545. And it does look different, but it's fully packed and ready to go. Inside is an Intel Pentium 4 processor running at 3 gigahertz. The hard drive, 200 gigabytes, and of course, it can be expanded. Using technology from HP, the Personal Media Drive. It works in a number of their systems and allows you to considerably take capacity up. But that's only really the beginning, because there's a lot of other factors that come into play. Of course, the system includes a keyboard, this one wireless, so you have instant access to web and configuration of the system, as well as running Instant Messenger, which is handy. Remember, one of the big things with Media Center is remote control comfortability right from the couch, and you can do that all from this. But connectivity is obviously really important as well. On the back of the device, practically every connector known to man, from composite video, component, DVI, S-video, and all of the regulars are here, as well as 7.1 surround sound to be connected to your home entertainment system. Connectivity is also available on the front for quick connectivity. And as well, too, input for digital media. All the major media types are handled inside of this. And one of the most important things about any system like this is connecting it to the television. Well, of course, it can be done, but then it comes down to the content. 2 TV tuners built in. Means you can capture on one while viewing on the other. What do you do with it? Well, of course, you send it to the hard drive, but when that's done, you can get it out by burning it to DVD. We're talking about a dual layer, both plus and minus R and RW drive that allows you to pack a lot of information on. And of course, on a system like this, graphics are going to play an important role. And HP hasn't spared anything here, using the ATI Radeon X300 SE with 128 megabytes of RAM, ensuring computer graphics and television graphics look wonderful right in your living room. And of course, too, it does need to be Wi-Fi enabled, and it is built right in. If you are looking to take complete digital control in your home of your pictures, graphics, photos, digital music, digital entertainment of any sort for that matter, do think about Microsoft Windows Media Center running on the HP Digital Entertainment Center. You know, shoot days can be pretty hectic for us here. There's a lot more going on than just filming the Dave Chalk Connected show. Mike actually runs most of the company, all the creative for many of the projects that Chalk Media works on. Literally between every shot, he's on his cell phone and typing away doing his email. I'm sort of lucky. I stay focused on the show. Let's see, can I stand in front of the light? Oh, no, I'm not supposed to do that.
Wearing many hats today.
All right. Feels like a jetpack.
Show 7, segment 2-6, take 1, marker.
And action.
Well, you need only look at any high school or college campus and you'll see very quickly that backpacks are all the rage. They don't have to be just for students. Today's mobile professional needs to carry a lot with him or her. This by Targus is called the Chicago bag, a very heavy-duty, lightweight, weighing over just 3 pounds, a bag that allows you to take everything with you and stay organized, and that's really what it's about today. Bag like this coming in about $90, but let me show you some of the features you get. Lots of good, solid zippers. Notebook computer is contained right inside. Can handle up to a 15-inch screen. Even place for your CDs. They're really thinking here about allowing you to take all the things with you that you need. Your binders, briefs for legal documents, all of that fitting in a middle pouch. And then on the back side, all sorts of room, especially for papers and documents. But as we move down to the front, you'll see everything has a place. Even my keys and pens, and room here for a CD or MP3 player, even allowing an access port for the headphones or earbuds to move out from. One of the things to remember if you are going to work with a backpack, it has 2 shoulder straps for a reason. Carrying it on just one shoulder can get you chronic pain in the neck, especially for growing kids. If you're going to work with something like this, make sure you use it properly, and remember, staying organized is a great way to save time and also be a lot more efficient. Flipped open. How was that for time?
Time was good.
Oh, my jib got jammed up. All these cables cramping things up. You know, it happens. Jib jam.
I hear people say they're too old for everything all the time. My mom was 72 years old when she learned email. You know, I'm in my 40s, and I'm still teaching people that technology can change your life. It's attitude. If you are open-minded enough to look at doing things a different way, you can always find a better way. I'd like to think my shows belong on prime time, but I'm having a little bit of difficulty with the networks on that. I figured maybe if we expose everything and go the reality way, we might get people more interested. Television networks are going, do we really want a technology show? We do want a technology show, I tell them. People enjoy anything if they find they're learning and being entertained at the same time. That's why Mike's on the show.
We have to, you just check out
different shows, I think.
7 or 8 or 9 or 10.
That's the one that I looked up, and it said 4 to 8.
No, I'm not having a good day today. It's I have to get here at like 6 in the morning, and I have to shoot, and then I have to worry about all my other work stuff too, because I just don't do the TV show. We do other things outside of the show as well. So those little things kind of filter in sometimes and cloud my mind. But I am a consummate professional, and I do bring my game on for the show.
When we actually do things.
Well, no one will argue it's difficult being a parent these days, not to mention the time constraints. You can't be in 2 places at one time. Well, maybe you can now thanks to TELUS and a new service called Homesitter. Homesitter allows you to monitor a location in real-time streaming video, say your house or maybe your cottage. This is perfect for a parent who wants to know what's going on at home. You can monitor any number of cameras, and the website interface will allow you to watch 4 of them at any time. It's all handled through TELUS.
And action.
I'm at the studio loft right now where all the cameras are, and you can see we've got the interface on the screen, and like Dave was saying, you can monitor it all. Most people will probably just start off with 1 camera, but the cool thing is that you can have the 4 cameras going at the same time and see them right on the screen. So no matter where you are, Dave at the airport, or if you're at your buddy's house, or even at the office, you can check in on things. And it's not just for checking up on kids. Think about it, elderly parents, pets, even recreational property. And as far as the camera setup, it's pretty simple because they're wireless. The home theater camera setup is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is plug in a power cord, find the right place on the wall, and the video signal is automatically sent directly to your wireless router. There's no computer involved. It even has a built-in motion sensor, which is great. So from any web interface, you can go in and set the motion sensor on to have it record video if anyone tries to come creeping by. And it'll even notify you if someone has tripped the motion sensor. It'll send a text message to your cell phone pager or even email you. And again, from any web interface, you can check that out. I've got the camera set up here. I've also got another one set up over on the wall in the studio there. So for peace of mind, whether you're monitoring kids, pets, or your cabin, have a look at the TELUS Home Sitter service.
Kat, stand by for content?
Good.
Good. Camera?
Yep.
All right. Good to go.
Let's go take a look at the other camera.
Segments. That camera.
This is cool. So we got another camera here. So it's neat because in your house now you could actually have one at your front door, you could have one looking out at the backyard, or whatever room in the house that you want, and monitor it from the office. Or if you're out on vacation, you bring in your laptop along, you can check that out as long as you've got an internet connection.
Funny thing is, making a show about technology in the early days was hard. Nobody wanted the show. Nobody really understood the technology. But the one great thing was we had the technology. We could use the very technology we had to make the show. So off we went, Mike and I filmed it in my house, edited on personal computers, and lo and behold, we got a television station to pick it up.
What do you mean hook it up?
To the
It's got all,
Toshiba?
no, it's not hooked up at all. It's standalone. It's got all the content on it.
Can we show how that works?
No, they don't hook up. Like, well, we can. We could have a USB cable.
Stand by.
Yeah, we're speeding.
And action.
The Windows Media Center 2005 comes pre-installed on a new computer when you purchase it. A new one available from Toshiba is the Cosmio, a new series of notebook computers. This one is a 17-inch, as you can see, 16:9 letterbox format, which is great for viewing movies. There is also a 15-inch available, 15-inch around $3,000, this one around $3,600, but there's a lot packed into it. Out of the gate, a gigabyte of RAM, which is going to be great for multimedia applications. Something very unique on this one. While it is portable, a little larger than normal, you might say, this is good for the home or office or taking back and forth wherever you go.
Even a dorm room.
Even a dorm room. If you've got the budget for it, it'd be great. Can fit a lot of information, so they're replacing your TV and your computer.
Don't pay your tuition.
All in one time. People do that. They get in a lot of trouble. Gigabyte of RAM in this one. Something very unique. Screen brightness. Incredible 500:1 contrast ratio. One of the ways they do that. Also a wide viewing angle. 2 bulbs in the back. Remember, the way LCD screens work is there's literally a fluorescent tube in the back shining through. This one has 2. When it's powered up to the wall, it runs on both. When on battery, running on one, conserving your battery a little, but brilliant screen. You can see this from across the room. Dongles that come with this allow you to hook up your cable, because it does have a tuner built in, and also exporting to get the information or picture out to your TV. Now, remember, this is all about Media Center, so we have the remote control. This is on a fairly long cord, allowing you to go across the room using your remote control. As you can see right here, the Media Center interface. One of the things I want to show you, because Media Center really is about more than just your music and your TV and your pictures. It's about external devices. When we go over here to more programs, sync to a device. This is how easy it would. We're not connected right now. Oh, we are. No, we didn't find the device. But let's show you a new portable device that you can take with you to enjoy your media wherever you are.
This is something from Creative Labs called their new Zen Mobile Windows Media Player. And all that content that Dave was talking about on your main PC can then be connected and shared on this. It's got a 20-gig hard drive. That means you can store up to 85 hours of video. That's over 9,000 songs.
That's a heck of a lot.
Tens of thousands of pictures.
And you know what I did miss out here on this one? We've got 2 hard drives, a 40 and a 60 gig. Quite a unique combination, but again, a lot of stuff to transfer down.
You can see super tiny here, so you can take this anywhere you want to go. And it's great for traveling, too. It actually comes with its own dongle as well. You plug this into the side, and you've got the audio and video output. So you can hook this up to your hotel room television or any TV.
And considering what they charge for a movie rental in a hotel, you've got all your own content, plug right in, and you're ready to go.
And the video quality is brilliant. So you can record all of your TV programs here and then dump them down here into the Zen player. And that's the nice thing. Up to 85 hours worth, you're going to be watching TV till the cows come home.
So part of the whole concept of understanding Media Center is the fact giving you total control over your entertainment, be it video, pictures, or music. New notebooks and desktop computers allowing you to combine it all in one spot and play it, but new portable devices allowing you to take significant amounts with you when you're on the road using the high-end screen built into it or connecting it up externally to speakers or a screen to watch it when you are anywhere that you might be enjoying your time.
Where you might be enjoying your time. That out of the air. That meant absolutely nothing. It sounded good, and
Yes.
if I were to do that, I would sound like a moron. What do I bring to the show? Dave would say nothing, but I think I bring a sense of humor and lightness to it. I think I make it funner. Is that a word, funner?
Dave Chalk Connected is brought to you by TELUS. The future is friendly.
We're seeing a lot of plagiarism in schools. An interesting website, and I can't recall the name right now, allows professors at universities to run the report or the thesis through the Garburator machine, and it will find every reference or chain of sentence or anything that looks like plagiarism. Are we seeing too much of it? Of course we are. We will evolve new ways. We're using an old model. Read a book, write a report. Maybe that has to change. Maybe the research model has to change to stimulate the person to do the work and write the report. So yes, if we're just going to ask someone to write a report, they can go online and grab it. What we need to come up with is some brilliant new ways to get them passionate about learning.
Welcome to the 6 o'clock news. This is your insight to technology in the marketplace. I'm Dave Chalk, and this is
Super Mike.
Super Mike.
The first episode, the very first show was called, I don't remember.
For the most part.
I got this rash. I was wondering if you could have a look at it.
Drinking too much coffee, that's why.
You're looking like a news anchor.
I thought I
Maybe
looked like
that's
a
what it is.
supermodel.
I'm looking like a little news anchor.